sit back onto your heels for me. And I'm going to start off in baby puppy today. So I'm going to open the knees, slide the hands along the floor, and just starting to ease the body downwards towards the ground if you can. Alright, if you don't want to take your arms up, okay, you can always keep your arms down. Alright, but we're looking to open up the hips a little bit, get a stretch in there for the inner thighs. And just take a couple of deep breaths, in through your nose, out through your mouth. And then inching your hands back up again. Pop the knees in underneath the body. And let's start to gently draw the body along the ground. Staying close to the floor, rolling back the shoulders and lifting the chin. And then drawing up into a little cat stretch, rounding up through the shoulders and the back. And then taking the head and tailbone away. And then sitting back down upon your heels. And again, let's bring the body to pull up and through. Opening out with your shoulders and your chest. And again, let's come up into a little cat stretch. Pulling up through the shoulders and the back. And then taking head and tailbone away. And sitting back down upon your heels. And again, let's bring the body to pull up and through. And this time, curling the toes. And easing your heels away and taking your head down through your arms. Drawing forwards into a strong plank, and then bending your knees and releasing and sitting your back. And again, let's bring the body to pull up and through, rolling down the shoulders, curling the toes, easing away into your downward dog. Coming forwards into a plank, and then bending your knees, and gently releasing and sitting back. Again, let's bring the body to pull up and through, curling the toes, a nice extension into your downward dog. Drawing forwards into your plank, and then bending your knees, and releasing and sitting back. And again, coming up and through, curling the toes, easing the heels away and the head down. Draw forwards into your plank, bending your knees, and releasing and sitting on back. One more time, bring the body up and through, curling the toes, just staying in your down dog, walking your feet from one to the other, and just rolling the hips a little side to side. Spreading your fingers nice and wide against the floor.
The world is just an illusion.
And now coming back down upon your knees. And let's place your right foot forwards. And if we could just take down your right hand to the inside of your foot. Bring your left hand up to the ceiling, okay? Or, if you would prefer, just draw it back behind your back and look over your shoulder. All right, see how it feels today. Now bringing your hands down to the inside of your foot, curl the toes, lift up the back knee. And again, as you draw open to raise your arm, if it feels uncomfortable with that arm going up, just again, drop into the lower back. If you would like to work a little deeper into the hips, turn your front foot open and go to the outside edge of your back foot. And maybe open back a bit more. And then coming all of the way back round. Letting the knee come down to the ground, hips drawing forwards, and again, if it's okay to raise your arms, and maybe clasp up your fingers together, and take a little bend over towards the right, opening up the left side of your body. And then releasing it all of the way back down again. And moving back onto the back knee, drawing back your toes. And just taking a little bit of a shift backwards through the tailbone, so you're lengthening along the back of your body. And again, just watch the knee, okay? If it feels uncomfortable behind the knee, just bend it a little bit. If you did want to try, you could take your opposite hand across towards your leg today. And this will give us a little bit more twist coming into the lower back. So I'm reaching over, you can take either your knee, your shin, your ankle, or your foot. And then with your right hand, you can walk it backwards a little, so you get more of a twist. Come all of the way back round. Come back round onto your knees for me. Clasping up your fingers, drawing your arms up towards the ceiling. Take a deep breath in. And as you breathe out, activate your waist and take a nice long reach into the side of your body. And then bringing it back up. Deep breath in. Breathing out, activate the waist, and take again a nice long stretch into the side of your body. Breathing in, coming back up, breathing out, letting your arms down. Okay, let's step the left leg forwards. And again, if you can just place down the left hand to the inside. As you turn, remember if you're not raising your arm, just put your hand to your back, open the shoulder. If you're okay with raising your arm, looking up towards your thumb. Then bringing both of your hands down to the inside, lifting up the back knee, pushing away through the heel. Turning in the opposite direction, maybe raising your arm if that feels okay, and maybe turning your foot open and rolling to the outside edge of your back foot. And bringing it all of the way back round again, knee back down on the floor, hips drawing forwards, raising both arms. And maybe clasping up your fingers together if it feels okay to do so. Bending a little over towards the left leg. Taking a stretch into the right side of your body. And then letting your arms all the way back down again. Moving onto that back knee. Digging the heel in and drawing the toes back. And again, see how this feels if you're bending your knee today. Okay, protect the knee. If you can arch your back a little bit more. And then we could try taking your right hand across, reaching either for the knee, the shin, the ankle or the foot. And then maybe we'll walk back the left hand a bit more. Your back for me, and just bend up your knees and draw your heels in towards you, and we'll start off by just working the lower back downwards into your imprint, and then just releasing your back away. Okay, let's do that again. Work your lower back to imprint, and then as you release away, settle into neutral. And a couple of rolls with the shoulders, so rolling the shoulders up and down. And then, a bit like when we were walking the feet earlier, just walking the shoulder blades down and down and down and down. And just wriggle out the neck so you've got a really nice open collarbone. And then if we take a lovely deep breath in through your nose. And then as you breathe out through your mouth, you're blowing the breath out with a little energy. And again, as you breathe in, lateral thoracic breath. As you breathe out, blowing the breath out, drawing the navel back to the spine, and just feeling the waist drawing in a little bit tighter. Again, as you breathe in, bring that new energy up into your body. And as you breathe out, blowing the breath out as if you're blowing out a candle, connecting with that third layer of abdominal muscle in and pulling up behind the surface muscles. One more time, deep breath in through your nose. And as you breathe out through your mouth, engaging, pulling up, and feel the central line of your body become a little bit tighter. Now I'm going to start off today with your ab prep. If you'd like to place both of your hands back behind your head, letting your elbows widen up, and we'll start by breathing in through the nose to nod the chin. As you breathe out through your mouth, raising your upper body to lift. Breathing in through your nose to stay, and then breathing out through your mouth, engaging with your core as you lower back to the floor. Breathing in, nodding the chin. Breathing out and engaging with the core as you raise your upper body. Breathing in to stay, and then breathing out, navel back to the spine as you lower carefully back to the floor. Breathing in, nod the chin. Breathing out and engaging with the core, maintaining a neutral back. Breathing in to stay, and then breathing out, navel back to the spine as you lower. Now I'm going to add on some legs as well. You don't have to do it, remember. Breathing in, nod the chin. As you breathe out, if it feels good to, extend your right leg. Breathing in through your nose to stay. Breathing out, engaging with your core, draw the leg back on in and lower the chest. Breathing in, nod the chin. Breathing out, extending the left leg, raising your upper body. Breathing in to stay. And then breathing out, engaging with your core as you lower. Breathing in, nod the chin. Breathing out, extending your right leg. And if you're feeling a little bit stronger, maybe lift also your left foot and point your toes down. Breathing in to stay, and then breathing out, foot back down, leg drawing back on in. And again, breathing in, nod the chin. Breathing out, extending your left leg, raising your right foot if you can. Good. Breathing in, stay, and then breathing out, foot back down, leg back on in. We'll do one more set if you can. Breathing in, nod the chin. Breathing out, extending your right leg, lifting your left, point your toes down, breathing in, and breathing out, foot back in, leg back on in. Breathing in, nodding the chin, breathing out, extend left leg, raising right if you can, breathing in to stay, and then breathing out, foot back down, and then leg back on in. Okay, lowering your arms down by your side for me. And just walking the shoulders down, slide both of your legs away from you also. I'm coming into a single leg raise. As you breathe in, raising your leg up towards the ceiling. And as you breathe out, lowering the leg down. Now I'm going to be working in a one leg circle as well today. Swap legs, breathing in, raising the leg up. If you want to keep it just on the single leg lift, you could do. So as I bring the leg up, breathing in, and as I circle my leg away, breathing out. Breathing in, come back to the middle, and then breathing out to lower your leg back down to the floor. Swapping legs, breathing in to raise the leg up, breathing out to circle the leg away from the body, breathing in from the middle, and breathing out, engaging your core as you lower. Now, when I'm doing this, I like to place my fingers around my hip bones, and I want to feel that as I take my leg away from the body, I'm keeping my hip bones really still by really locking into the core. Breathing in, breathing out again, locking into the core when you lower the leg back down. So breathing in as you bring the leg up, breathing out out, engaging the core, circle the leg away, the hip bones stay very stable. Breathing in, breathing out, extending the leg down, locking onto the core. One more set, breathing in as you bring the leg up, breathing out to circle the leg away from the body. Breathing in and out as you lower your leg back down. Breathing in, raising the leg up. Breathing out to circle the leg away from the body. Breathing in and out as you lower your leg all of the way back down. Alright, bend up your knees for me. Carefully roll yourself over to one side. And let's come around onto your knees and get ready for your plank. Now the plank I'm going to work with today, we're going to come out to the toes if you can. I'm going to do 10 knee drops. Then we're going to do the rapid knee drops. Then we're going to come back and do another 10 knee drops, okay? So if you're doing this on your knees, absolutely, you don't need to worry about, going up and down, all right, with your knees. And I just would invite you to stop when you've done enough. All right, listen to your body. Don't overwork it. We don't have to do everything today. So I'm sliding my forearms to the floor. And if you can, just check out your wrists and your elbows are on the same line. Spread out your fingers. And then work your knees back so that your back line is nice and straight. Now if that's enough, of course, stay here. If you can, curl the toes and push out into your legs. As you draw one knee to the floor, breathe in. As you push it away, breathe out. Other knee to the floor, in, out and pull away. So pulling up on your bottom rib, try not to sink in the back. Breathe in and out. Breathe in, out 5, in, out 6, in, out 7, in, out 8, in, out 9, in, out 10. Now stay and breathe in and out. Breathe in and out and change and tuck and change and press. In 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Stay straight. Second set. Breathe in, knee down. Breathe out, push away. Breathe in, knee down. Breathe out, push away. Really connect with the core. The core should be wanting to kick in here anyway. Breathe in, out 5, in, out 6, in, out 7, in, out 8, in, out 9, and in, out 10. And draw your body carefully back down to the floor. Okay, now I'm going to take you onto your belly to stretch the shoulders out. Now I've got you an option today. So ordinarily I have you with your arms straight out and along the floor. If you want to try something just a little bit harder, then come to a cactus arm. Alright, so instead of having your arm completely straight, you have it slightly bent with your palm facing down. Alright, so I'm going to leave it up to you. You can do what we've always done, okay, and have it straight. Or if you want to try, keep the elbow bent. And you're going to roll onto that shoulder, okay? And then raising your opposite hand and looking up. Alright, so if you find it's a little bit too hard, walk your arm away a little bit. Maybe you don't have it completely bent up, maybe it's at 3/4, and just see where you can get to today. Alright, bring it back round onto your belly, and let's go the other way. Alright, so either a straight arm or a slightly bent arm. Rolling over onto that shoulder, pop the knees in, and bring the other arm up. And then coming all of the way back round. Alright, so bring your arms down by your side, relaxing your shoulders into the ground. Coming into the breaststroke. So you want to keep the bottom part of your body completely relaxed. As you breathe in, let's roll back both of your shoulders. As you breathe out, engaging with your core and lifting and hovering. Breathing in to stay, and then breathing out as you lower. Alright, so what I've been working in with this one over the last couple of weeks, as you breathe in, I'm rolling back, and then I'm rolling my hands open as well. So I get that double expression through the shoulders. Breathing in, and then breathing out and turning the shoulders back down in towards the floor. So breathing in, shoulders drawn back as always, but then if you can, turning your hands open. Alright, so they're pressing out and away from you, your thumbs are maybe upwards. Breathing in, and then breathing out, rotating your shoulders all the way back in. And again, breathing in to rotate the shoulders back. As you lift, keep rotating the arms as well, lifting your upper body. Breathing in, and then breathing out, rotating and rolling the shoulders all the way back in. And again, breathing in, roll back. And breathing out, engaging your core to lift. Breathing in, and then breathing out, rolling the shoulders all the way back down. Breathing in, rolling the shoulders back. Breathing out, rotating the hands open as well, lifting a little higher if you can. Breathing in, and then breathing out to lower all of the way back down. Last one. Breathing in, rotating back. Breathing out, engaging your core as you lift. Breathing in, and then breathing out, rotating all of the way back. Alright, pop yourself today up onto your knees. Now I'm going to be working into your abdominal strength, but from a kneeling position. Now just to confirm, this is not that we're going into a back bend. When we work camel posture in yoga, we go backwards, we keep the bottom part of the body stable, and we open the back into a back bend. We're not doing that on this one. We're going to be using our legs, and we're going to be using our abdominals to take us back. So I've got my arms across the chest, shoulders are relaxed, taking a breath in. As you breathe out through your mouth, engage your core and go backwards with the back line straight. So you're taking the position into your quads and your core. Breathing in, bring it back to the middle. Breathing out, engaging your core, go back, lean backwards. And then breathing in, bring it to the middle. Good, and again, breathing out, lock on with your core as you go backwards. And breathing in to draw yourself back up. Again, breathing out, navel back to the spine, going backwards. And breathing in as you draw back on up. And again, breathing out, lock the core on, lean backwards just as far as your quads will let you go today. Breathing in. And again, breathing out, navel back to the spine. Good, breathing in, one more time. Breathing out, engaging the core, pull into the core. And breathing in as you draw back on up. All right, let go. Come around to seated for me. And let's work into our roll back. So if you're using a cushion behind your back, or if you're using your band around your feet, by all means pop that in. And relax out the shoulders. Okay, so got a really nice opened up position there with your upper body. Taking a breath in, ribs widen. And then as you breathe out, let's very carefully now tuck the tailbone under and go back to halfway. Breathing in, and then breathing out, engaging with your core and sitting up nice and tall. Again, breathing in. And as you breathe out, we're sinking a little through the back, stopping at halfway, breathing in, and then breathing out, engaging with your core and drawing up nice and tall. Again, breathing in, As you go back, if it's a good day to try, maybe go to a little bit of an imprint, breathing in, and then again engaging with your core and coming up to a nice tall seated position. Again, deep breath in. As you go back, relax the shoulders, keep the collarbone open, work to imprint, breathing in, breathing out as we slowly draw back up. If you'd like to challenge, one hand to the shoulder. Deep breath in. As you go back, breathing out, working your back in towards the floor, breathing in and breathing out, slowly drawing it back on up. Swapping your hands over, breathe in. As you go back, breathing out nice and carefully, breathing in and out as we gently draw all of the way back on up. Swap it over again, breathing in. As you go back, breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out to slowly draw the body back on up. Last one. Breathe in. As you go back, breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out as we draw all of the way back on. Okay. Now I'd like us to come over onto our side. I'm going to do the clam version today. I'm going to do the position flat on the ground, then I'm going to take it up to the elbow, and then I'm going to take it up onto the hand with the optional elbow opening with the twist. Remember, you don't have to do all of them, alright? It may be that the first one is the best one, okay? In which case I'd encourage you to stay with it, alright? But of course, if you're happy to try, then we can try all of them. Okay, so I'm propping my head up, but my body's down on the floor. I'm going to tuck my knees forwards of the body so the knees are in alignment here and big toes are touching. As we roll the top knee backwards, breathing out and breathing in as you lower it back. Breathing out, breathing in. Okay, and in its purest form, this position is so effective for working the inner thigh muscles and also for working up into glute medius, this upper back region of your buttock. Okay, like I say, there is no reason to have to push it on any further. You can feel the core as soon as you recognize it and you make it will work for you. But it's one of those positions that you could actually do the whole thing without connecting with your core. And that is why I'm giving you these two other versions. Because as we know, as soon as we become higher off the ground, the core does need to do more. Alright, but of course you can stick with this version, it's fine, okay? My next version, I'm coming up onto my elbow, alright? Shoulders are down. Breathing out to press, breathing in to lower. Now of course we have done a few repetitions anyway, alright? So you may already be feeling this muscle fatigue coming in. So you're breathing out to press, into lower. Alright, so of course you can stay with that. Hopefully you're recognizing the core a bit more. Now the next stage is that we go up onto the hands and we come up onto the side of the knee. I bring my other hand behind my head. Breathing out to press the knee open, breathing into lower. So now of course you've got a little bit more stabilization work coming on. You should feel the oblique muscles kicking in underneath your body. Alright, now again you can do a couple more there, or I'm going to put the rotation on as well. So I'm breathing out to open, breathing in. Breathing out to twist, breathing in to open. Breathing out to press back, breathing into lower. Breathing out to twist, breathing in, opening it back. Breathing out to press the knee back, breathing into lower. Breathing out a little half twist, breathing in, open back. Breathing out to open, breathing into lower. Breathing out to twist in, and breathing in. One more time, breathing out to press open, breathing in, breathing out to twist, breathing breathing in, and then coming back down. All right, so if we can just give our quads a little bit of a stretch out. So taking hold of your top ankle, drawing the top knee back. Nice deep breath in. As you breathe out, let's draw that knee back a little bit more. All right, release. Let's keep your balance. So I'm going to whiz you over to the other side. So we'll start off lowered, knees in, and we're propping the head up. As we open the top knee back, breathing out, and breathing into lower. Breathing out, breathing into lower. So like I say, this is such a great exercise. Loads of physios quite often recommend this, especially if you're having problems with your knees. It's quite often parts of the leg are not firing up as well as they could be. Okay, often these problems can stem back to weak glutes. Okay, certainly weak inner thigh muscles. You know, as we get older, there may be parts of the body that don't get used just quite as much. So breathing out. That's why it's so important that we do our conditioning work, you know. So be it Pilates or yoga or whatever type of conditioning work you're doing. All right, so either carry on, do a few more there, of course rest if you would like to, or we're coming up onto the elbow, and again, breathing out to press back, breathing into lower. All right, so certainly you could do a few more like that. All right, probably beginning to fatigue a little bit into that area. If you feel okay with coming up and balancing out onto your hand, we're coming up onto the edge of the knee. And then just again, to begin with, breathing out to press the knee back, breathing into lower. So you've got that weight bearing coming into the hand. If it's too much today, please just, again, rest it back. You don't have to do everything today. Breathing out. Breathing in, all right. I'm going to put the twist in as well. Breathing out to press back, breathing into lower. Breathing out to half twist. Breathing in, open back. Breathing out to press back. Breathing into lower. Breathing out, half twist. Breathing in, open back. Breathing out to press away. Into lower. Breathing out, engage the core. Twist in, open back. Breathing out to press back. Breathe into lower. Breathing out, engage the core, twist. Breathing in back. Breathing out to press back. Breathe into lower. Breathing out, half twist. Breathing in back. Last one. Breathing out to press back. Into lower. Breathing out, half twist. Breathe in and lower back down. And let's again just take a little bit of a stretch in there for your top quad. Taking hold of your ankle or your foot. Deep breath in, and as you breathe out, carefully taking that knee back a bit more. And let's relax. Okay, I'm going to bring you back round over onto your back for the 100. So if you need a cushion for your neck, by all means bring that along. And just to again prepare you as we're working into the 100, we're thinking about our stamina, okay? We're thinking about our stillness. So that's why I often say, so, you know, shutting your eyes serves a great purpose for you to be able to totally absorb yourself into this little bit of practice of what you're doing. Totally focus on what you're doing and why, okay? So I've got a neutral spine, bringing the legs up one and then the other. Maybe today we're keeping the knees bent, maybe we need to keep the head down. You might be able to raise the head, neck and shoulders, that's going to make it harder. You may need to not hold the head, in which case pat the air by your side, but have your shoulder blades in touch with the floor. If your hamstrings are happy to, take your legs away. Breathing in for about 4, and then breathing out for about 6. So again, really think, ribs widening. As you breathe out, you're getting that feeling like you're squeezing out a sponge inside of your belly. Breathing in and out. Distance of a fist between your chin and your chest there, so you've got a nice open airway. And we're going 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 3, 34, 35, 36, 7, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 3, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 3, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 3, 64, 65, 66, 7, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 3, 74, 75, 76, 7, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 3, 84, 85, 86, 7, 88, 89, 90 with 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, carefully bend your knees, bring your head, neck and shoulders down, and just tip your toes to the floor for me if you can. I'd just like to again spread the arms open and gently bring your knees across to one side and then bring them up and across and over to the other side. Alright, now today, just moving in this really gentle fashion, that might be enough. It may be what you need to do, in which case please carry on. If you feel that you'd like to work it a little harder, knees in alignment with your hips, feet in alignment with your knees, and then as you take your knees over, breathe out, engage your core, and breathe in as you come back up. Alright, but it's trying to keep that right angle position with your body, okay, against your legs, and we're trying to keep the shoulder blades in touch with the floor. So as you take the knees over, breathing out, we're not coming off the ground, and breathing in, drawing back on up. Breathing out, taking it over, working that stretch into the lower back, working the oblique muscles. Breathing out, letting the knees over. Breathing in to come back up. One more time. And bring it back on up. Okay, rest your legs there for a moment. Bring your arms back down by your side. So I'd like to work into the heel dig, and I'd like to then work into baby imprint and possibly going into your rollover, alright? But think about we're working the abdominals here lower to upwards, okay? So again, fix neutral, so you've got a neutral spine. One leg and then the other leg up again. This time flex out your feet for me. And as you breathe out, lowering one heel, with that deliberate effort from your core. Then taking the other heel down, breathing out, pressing away through the heel, breathing in. And again, that deliberate pressure of going down. That whole position is originating from the hip flexor and pressing away. Breathing in, coming up. Again, breathing out, digging the heel away. Breathing in, back up. Alright, so this is our heel dig, and if you wish to stick with it, you could. Now going on to pointing the toes and taking the hands off the floor, and breathing out to imprint your back into the ground, and then breathing in to release away. So breathing out, working your imprint of your back, and then breathing in as you release. We're not swinging the legs. We've got that deliberate intention from the abdominals to lift your hips away from the floor. All right, and by all means, stick with that. Or I'm going to take the legs up again, place the hands next down, face down towards the floor, breathing in, and then maybe today breathing out and slowly sending the legs up. Breathing in to separate the legs, and then breathing out to slowly lower vertebrae by vertebrae. And again, breathing in, we breathe out to slowly peel the back away from the floor. Breathing in to take the legs apart, and then breathing out to lower it back. But really, again, this does take you into a really big back stretch. All right, so please don't use it today if it's taking you a little bit further than your body is up for today. There will be another day, you know? Another day when your body's maybe done a little bit more back bend stuff and maybe you feel you've got a bit more range there. Finishing off your last one there for me. And then if we just place down your right ankle upon your left thigh, and then pick up both of your legs and draw them in towards you, and reaching around and either taking your left hamstring or your left shin, flexing out your right foot. Got a little bit of a stretch here coming through your hips and your glutes. And then gently letting that leg down, swap it on over. Again, drawing both of your legs in, either hold on to your hamstring or reach around and find the shin. And again, if you can flex the foot, the left foot now that's on your right thigh. Releasing it all the way back round. Okay. Again, gently peel yourself over to one side and we'll come back over onto your hands and knees. So this time I'd like to do a little bit of work for your glutes. So I'm going to be working into single leg extensions, and then today I'd like to work into leg circles out to the back. Okay? Now, coming up onto the hands today isn't a goer for you. If it feels too much on the shoulders, please completely come down onto your belly, all right, and start off with the single leg lifts, and I will give you something harder for those of you who want it. But I'm going to get everybody else going up on the hands first of all. So I've got my hands underneath my shoulders, and I'm pulling up on my bottom rib. As I extend one leg away from me, breathing out, point your toes, lift your leg up, and breathing in, draw the knee back in and change. Breathing out, glide the leg away, point your toe, lift the leg up, and breathing in, drawing back on in. So try to make yourself nice and light, okay, not pushing too hard into your hands. As you take the leg away, feel that you're really extending, pointing the toes, taking that leg out as far as you can. All right, so for those of you on your hands, carry on for me. If you're on your belly, obviously we have the same thing coming up, single leg lifts. And for those of you who would like to lift it and make it a little bit harder, you're going to lift up both of your legs. So you're breathing out to lift, breathing in, close the legs together, breathing out to open, breathing in as you lower. Do that again. So you're breathing out to lift, breathing in, draw it together, breathing out to open, breathing in to lower. So that's another version, okay? So you can obviously do singles, mix it up a little bit here, or for those of you on hands and knees, I'm going into a leg circle. Okay, so we're circling the leg away, As it goes away from the body, breathing out. As it draws towards the floor, breathing in. Breathing out, circle, breathing in. Breathing out, engaging the core, circle, breathing in. Breathing out, circle the leg back, breathing in. Engage the core, breathing in. And again, really stabilize the rest of the body here. One more time on that leg. Draw the knees slowly back on in. Changing legs. So again, as you go away from the body, breathing out. As you come nearer the ground, breathing in. Breathing out, circle away, breathing in. So think how much your core is going to need to lock on with that long lever going away from the body. Breathing out and in. And again, breathing out and in. And in. Good. One more circle. And in. Alright, good job. Come around to a seated position for me. I'm going to get your last posture in today now, and I'm going to work the saw. So I have done a fair amount on the arms today, so if your arms are getting a bit tired, feel free to have your arms across your chest all the way through, okay? I'm going to work with the long levers, then I'm halfway through I'm going to also switch up to fingers by your temples, which is a little bit more challenging. So as always, with your legs, they can be straight out in front of you, about as wide as your mat, or you can cross your legs, all right, if it starts to get a little bit too much. Now bring your body up to a really nice tall seated position, so you feel nice and light on your sit bones. If you're okay with it, let's open out through with your arms. Breathing in to rotate, and breathing out to round through your spine as you lengthen across. Breathing in as you draw the body up, and breathing out, navel back to the spine as you come back to the middle. Breathing in to rotate, breathing out to round over through your back as you lengthen across. Breathing in to draw up, and breathing out, engaging your core as you come to the middle. Breathing in to turn, breathing out, and remember you're tipping up and over, lengthening across. Breathing in, draw the body up, and breathing out, navel back to the spine as you come back to the middle. Breathing in as you turn, breathing out and lift up out of the waist. Breathing in to draw up, breathing out, engaging with the core. So if you want to make it harder, fingers up by your temples or stay as you were before. Breathing in to rotate your upper body. Breathing out to round through your spine as you draw over your thigh. Breathing in to use your abdominals to bring you up. Breathing out, navel back to the spine as you come to the middle. Breathing in, rotate. Breathing out, tilt, round, centralize your chest over your thigh. Breathing in to draw up. Breathing out, engaging with your core. One more set. Breathing in to rotate. And breathing out, tilt, round through the spine. Keep your sit bones grounded. Breathing in to draw the body up. Breathing out, engaging the core. Breathing in, turning through your upper body. And breathing out, tilting and drawing over your thigh. Breathing in to come back up. Breathing out, engaging with your core. Come back to the middle. And let's let down your arms. Okay. Bring your legs in, bend up your knees for me, and just go in and under, find your elbows, and let's just pull back a little, and just wriggle it in, so you find that stretch, just above the waistband of your trousers. underneath your knees. And then again, draw down. Feel that stretch just below the neck. And then turning the hands to hold the other way round. And again, pull back. Gently bring your body back up. Straighten out your right leg. If it's okay with your knee, take your left knee slightly out to the side. You can keep both of your legs straight if you prefer. Bringing across your left arm towards your right leg. Reaching over for the knee, the shin, the ankle, or the foot. Gently bring your body back on up. Let's take across your opposite hand, palm facing open, sit the body up nice and tall, take the head round so you're looking right up over your shoulder. Again, both of your sit bones grounded. Gently release. Okay, swap your legs over. Bring your left leg in, right leg in. And then let's bring across your right arm towards your left leg. So again, just reach over, wrap the hand to the furthest point of the leg you can reach onto. And then again, drawing your body back on up. And let's go across, turning your palm open as it meets the knee, sitting the body up nice and tall, looking over the shoulder. Gently bring yourself back round. Okay, and finally finishing off with your neck. So feel free to sit any way that feels better for you. Bring those hands back. Roll open the shoulders. That's it. And then just bring the head down through the middle. Maybe just come in now, shutting your eyes, and just sense the stretch all the way through from the base of your skull to the very top of your shoulders. And then tucking your chin just across and feel that stretch on that back edge of your neck on the opposite side. And then through to the middle and across and over to the other side. and across and back to the middle. Bring the head back up to the center and then slowly just bring one ear over towards one shoulder. And then bring it slowly over to the other shoulder. And bring it slowly back on up. Okay, now if you can let go of your hands, give your arms a nice big wrap forwards. As you breathe in, grow up nice and tall. As you breathe out, squeezing your shoulder blades towards each other. And again, wrapping your arms forwards, tucking your head in, breathing in, coming up, breathing out, opening back and down. One more time, wrapping your arms forwards, tucking the head in, breathing in to come back on up, breathing out. Roll it back. Very well done tonight, everybody. Okay, hope you sleep well. Okay, drink some fluid now, some water. Rehydrate the body after all of that. Good job.